What is up, guys? My name is Astroid and welcome to the My Pokemon Journey tag video. It has been a very long time since we have done one of these tag videos, and honestly my past two didn't turn out too great, if I do say so myself. I wish Torterra was the best, but it's a scrub at best. Luckily this time we will not be rapping, and instead we're going to be answering a few questions that, as the name implies, talk about my personal Pokemon journey. So if you guys want to check out the original creator of this tag, his name is Super Nerd Daniel, so I'll link him down below if you guys want to check him out. If you guys want to do this tag yourself, please do so. I'm going to be tagging a few specific people towards the end of the video, but if you want to do the tag, then I highly recommend you just do it, and you can use this video as a excuse to do it, I guess. But anyways, I was tagged by Arodiad, so shout out to Arodiad. Thank you for tagging me, I really do appreciate it. But that being said, I think it is time to get started with these questions here. So the first question is, when did you start playing Pokemon and what was your first game? My first game was Pokemon Leafgreen, so I'm not a Gen 1er. I'm only 15 years old, so I wasn't really around during the Gen 1 days, which really sucks. It really does. I kind of wish I was, but I wasn't. So I did start off with Leafgreen. I got it for, I believe, Christmas, or it was either my birthday or Christmas, and I was like 5, maybe 6. I don't remember the exact age I was, but what I can remember is my parents giving me the choice between a Nintendo DS and a Game Boy Advanced, and I ended up choosing the Game Boy Advanced for some reason, even though the DS could play Game Boy games. So there really was no point in me not going with the DS, but I ultimately chose a Game Boy as my gift, and alongside the Game Boy I got my first Pokemon game, which of course was Pokemon Leaf Green. And in Leaf Green, one of my most distinct memories, and it really sucks because I ended up restarting it and I lost my original save file, but I did take a picture of it before I restarted. I'll try and put that picture on screen right now. But my very first Pokemon that I ever had was a Charizard. His name was A, because at the time I didn't understand how the nickname system worked. I just kind of, spammed A, and seeing as the cursor was over the letter A, that was the name of my Charizard. So yes, my first Pokemon was a Charizard named and on top of that, from what I can remember, I had a Venomoth, I think I had a Raichu, a Snorlax, and something else. I can't quite remember, but my team was very uneven. It's one of the most memorable things about it. My Charizard was like level 30, and my other team members were like in the 10s. So I wasn't too great at balancing my team, and sadly I never actually beat the game. I made it to like the second gym, and I just didn't know what to do from there, so I kind of gave up. My 5-year-old self wasn't too determined to complete the game, which kind of sucked. So that was technically my first Pokemon game, but the next game that I got, which I consider my real first game, the first game I ever beat, was Pokemon Pearl. And that was after, of course, I got a DS. And yeah, Pokemon Pearl was where I really started. That was the game I originally beat. I started off with a Piplup, and one of my most distinct memories is of my Piplup evolving. And I remember I was at like a photo shoot. We were going for like some family photos or something like that. And my Piplup evolved while we were there. And I don't know why, but that just stands out to me. So anyways, the next question though, I kind of over-answered that question. We have you ever legitimately completed the Pokedex in a Pokemon game? No. I have never legitimately completed the Pokedex. I want to someday, but I never did it as a kid, and in the later games, I just haven't had the time to legitimately go through and catch them all. So no, I haven't. I'm a fraud. If you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize in, and what would be your ace Pokemon? I'm sure you guys already know what my ace Pokemon would be, and of course it's Lapras, the Water and Ice type Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon in the game. In terms of which type I would specialize in, I would probably go with Water over Ice, because there really aren't that many Ice type Pokemon, and I do love a lot of Water type Pokemon. I'd probably have a Swampert, a Milotic, Gyarados, I don't know, there's a lot of great Water type Pokemon that I could have on my team, but of course the main Pokemon on my team would be Lapras. I would most likely be running a Dragon Dancing Lapras with a Jolly Nature, max speed, max attack, 4 in HP, with the moves Waterfall, of course, Dragon Dance, Drill Run, and Ice Shard. On top of that, I'd also run a Lumberry, because you don't want to get burned and stuff, preferably shiny with the name Ness, and that should be pretty good. That would be my Lapras set, if you want to counter me. But yeah, next question. What has kept you a fan of the franchise for all these years? I don't know. I was obsessed with Black and White, and then Black White 2 came out. I never played Black White 2 when it came out. I kind of skipped over it. I still played Black and White, and then I got Conquest, and I was addicted to Conquest. I think X and Y is what really kept me going, because I got X and Y. I bought a 3DS just for X and Y, and I was keeping up with all the news and stuff leading up to X and Y, and I think it was mainly YouTube and the Pokemon community that really kept me going, because I'd watch a lot of PokeTubers such as Nappy, Shady, Patters, all those great guys. I would pretty much be watching YouTube 24/7, and when X and Y came out, I just had to get it, so I bought a 3DS just specifically for that purpose, just for X and Y, and I actually have that DS right here. After playing X and Y for a few months and really enjoying the game, I decided to get into the competitive aspects of Pokemon, and I went to a regional tournament back in 2014, I believe, and soon after that, I started to get into YouTube. I think I started my YouTube channel pretty much right after I went to that tournament, and that's pretty much what started it all. I got more into competitive, and then of course, before ORAS came out, I bought a 3DS capture card, and I screwed it to the back of my DS, and this thing has come a long way. It really has. It really has. But that's pretty much it, and then I really enjoyed ORAS, and I'm really hyped to see what is to come from Pokemon in the future. If you could change one thing about the Pokemon games, what would it be? Now, Pokemon is a pretty perfect game, has kept its core aspects for the past 20 years or so, which is not at all a bad thing. But in terms of what I would like to see changed, I mean, I would love to see, of course, Mega Lapras. I would love to see multiple save files. I would love to see multiple regions, despite seeing how that could be an issue in terms of level scaling. But I think the one thing I would like to see from Pokemon games is a difficulty setting, and we've kind of already had that before. We did have challenge mode in Black White 2, but sadly you couldn't access it until after you beat the game, which kind of sucked. And we do have the set battle mode, which kind of makes it more difficult. I think we really do need some difficulty settings though. Like before you start the game, you should be able to choose whether you want to play on hard mode, normal mode, or easy mode, just right off the bat. Hard mode would increase the level of trainers and stuff, make the AI better, and probably set it to where you can't predict the swap out and it'll be a set battle style. I think that'd be really cool, being able to choose the difficulty, and then maybe even throw in a Nuzlocke mode. Would be really awesome to have that built into the game. An honorable mention though for me would be free-for-all mode in battles online. I feel like they should actually have a free-for-all mode instead of having, you know, just multi-battles. I think they should make a dedicated free-for-all battle mode, and that would be insane. That'd be really cool. But moving on to the second to last question, assuming the franchise continues for that long, do you think you'll still play Pokemon 20 years from now? Yes. Honestly, I probably will be, because 20 years from now they'll have like some crazy virtual reality Pokemon game. Like, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. Pokemon Go, pretty much on steroids. And yes, I will be partaking in that. But on top of that though, the deep competitive aspects of Pokemon really do make it a game for all ages. It brings in strategy and algorithms and really makes the game more than just for kids, obviously. And with all the Nuzlocke modes making the game a lot more difficult, I think I will still manage to enjoy the game later on in life. But anyways, the final question: what 3 people do you tag to do this tag video next? And honestly, I want to tag everyone. I really do. So if you would like to make a video, please do so. Tweet it at me at Astroid Videos. And yeah, just use this video as an excuse to do it. I would highly recommend it. In terms of the 3 people that I would specifically like to see do this challenge, Squirrel9110, King Corfish, and Original 151. I would love to see you guys do the challenge, and I'm actually really curious what answers you guys have for these questions. But anyways, that being said, if you guys enjoyed, smash that like button down below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!